All right, everybody. Uh, I had some interesting success yesterday, and with trying to repair one of my champions. I happen to have kind of messed up um, things with him. Before I get into that, I'm going to buy a couple of key items from the market. Remember, only buy one-star champions from the market. They're great food. Everything else is going to be way too much silver. You don't want to spend too much silver on a champion, especially if you're just going to use them for food. Mystery shards, you can never have enough of those. Any shard in the market, always buy it. Because you can never have enough shards. And all this, I mean, unless it's a very specific artifact that you need, I'd really stay away from these. You're going to get these just going through the different campaigns and through the dungeons and all that. Don't get any of these other artifacts unless it's a specific artifact. Or if it's a legendary. I actually just go crazy. I just buy every legendary artifact I can get right now. But my champions, I noticed that I just, no matter what I do, I can't seem to figure out why I'm getting such horrible results from Robar. So I tried to fix him, and it didn't quite work out. So today, I think I'm going to try and fix another one of my champions. I don't know how far off I am with this one, but I'm going to give it a try. So this is, I could end up completely regretting this, but I'm going to go into these masteries here. We got Queen Eva, and so there's how I have Queen Eva's masteries done right now. And let's see if I can find her on, let's see, let's do a Control F. Queen. Oh, whoops, I can't spell queen suddenly. There we go. Okay, so, there we go. There's Queen Eva. All right, we're going to take a look at her. And how do they have her? Okay, so this first setup is good for arena, campaign, clan boss, dungeons, and faction wars. Looks like that's pretty much, there's only one setup that works for her. So that's interesting. I'm going to open up the image in a new tab so we can take a nice, good, close look at that. As you can see, it is quite different than what I have. So I don't know. I'm going to try and see what I can do here. So here we go. Here's this big scary part. This could really suck. Reset for free because I'm dumb. Okay, so let's see if I'm completely insane for doing that. We're going to start out with Deadly Precision. Here we go. Deadly Precision. Unlock. Okay, now that worked out well. And then right under Deadly Precision. Okay, Shield Breaker. There we go. All right, and then the one right next to that. And there we go. The one underneath that, I believe. Basically, the two underneath that. Yep. The two underneath that. So we're going to go for that one. And then we're going to go for that one. And then after that, we got, Let's see. Well, the one, it just goes right down from the one at the top. So we're going to go this one. Yeesh. Okay, I'm running low. I may not be able to finish this, which would be very regrettable. I believe the next one is this stabbed heart. Okay. All right. And then the next two are, well, we got this guy here. Looks like, oh, wow, okay. All right. And then next one is the skulls, I believe. Okay. And I don't know if you guys can hear my screaming neighbor, but we have a neighbor that continually loses it. He basically is in what we call the crazy house. And as long as I've lived here for the past decade or so, it's always really people that are a little more interesting than I'd like as neighbors. So hopefully you don't hear my neighbor screaming. It's, and if so, hopefully it adds to the entertainment level here. But all right, so we got the offense set up. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough masteries to finish the defense, but if not, I got gems sitting right up there. So let's see. Let's start with this one right here. Here we go. Boom. And it always yells at you about this, but I don't know if, I don't know. Not really keen on the support. I don't know what that would do, but all right, crisscrossing the swords here. Oh, is that going to zap me out? I think that's going to zap me out on the bottom level ones, or it just says max. Hopefully I don't need those anymore. That looks like it's going to be this one. All right. Looks like so far so good. Is that? Is that? Let me take a closer look at that. Okay, so the delay death and the cycle of revenge are just right under. Okay. Okay, so delay death. Delay death. Here we go. Oh, geez. Wow. Okay, and then we got the cycle of revenge. No way. Ha! I had just enough to finish this one. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so looks as though my what I have here and what they have there is exactly the same. And that's pretty good. So yeah, I think we're good here. So yeah, Queen Eva is now doing a little better. Let's see what damage I can do with her now. Now that she's got her her masteries are now done properly. So now I got Robar and Queen Eva have had their masteries perfected a little bit. I'm actually thinking maybe Richthof the Bold might be the next one I do this with, but I need to increase my masteries because I don't think I have any. I don't know if anybody knows of a way where you can look up how many masteries you have, like in an archive, basically like waiting to be used. This thing, all it says is max, and that means that I've assigned the maximum amount of masteries to this champion, but it doesn't tell me how many masteries I have to use. So the only thing I know of to do in that situation is to just go in and pile up a ton of masteries and hopefully have enough at the end of it. So now one thing I wanted to address is we have in the clan chat LLAP, LLAP. You say there's a person who you want to have in the clan. We currently are at 30, but here we go. I'm going to do something live right on the stream. We have 30 out of 30 members, so I need to make room for this new person. So here we go. I'm going to bump somebody out of the clan, and right here, right on the stream. So if you're this person and you see this stream, you done messed up. Now see this guy? King Ads 93. Okay, you're kind of pushing it. 3 days. You haven't checked in 3 days. You're kind of pushing it, but I'm not going to boot you. 20 hours. Yeah, I'm not going to boot you. You know, I'd like to try and clock in as often as possible, and I'm going to start getting more and more strict about this. But right now, I think we can leave these. I know Hot Ross Bun. He tends to check in and check out, you know, at different times. But when he's in, he does a good job. Works hard for the clan. Orc Raider used to be a good player. Used to be constantly logging in and doing everything he could to improve, but he hasn't checked in 3 days now. What's up with that? We need daily players. So sorry, Orc Raider 360, but you can always request to be added back in. But that you got to be clocking in every day now. So he is removed. So now I'm going to go in. Okay. Yep. Don't see an application for him. All these invitations, I'm going to keep them up. Why not? I think those eventually expire on their own anyways. But there we go. I just booted someone to make room for your friend. Have him join as soon as possible using the code DFAE. That is how everybody can join the clan. So it's now a race with anybody watching this right now can actually fill that one spot before his buddy Bilbo. And as you can see, I'm just going to keep getting more and more brutal, more and more strict about logging in every day and defeating that old clan boss. Keep in mind that you know, you want to look at you know, the requirements to actually get something out of fighting the clan lord. I start out my day at 3 a.m. Pacific. I use one key for the easy and then one key for the normal because, well, you look at this. Anything more than 11, anything more than 1 million, anything more than 1 million in damage, and it's overkill as far as what I'm going to get out of it. So I put one key in there, 7 million. One key, I got 7 million. I'm already above the maximum. Normal, I had anything over 3 million. Let's round it up, say 4 million. It's overkill, but what the heck? I put in 3 keys. That's almost 16 million damage points. So I do have overkill on both the easy and the normal, but that's just me kind of doing my part to get the job done. So you always want to make sure, if you're if you're going after, like, say, the hard boss, and you have a minimum of 3 million, and say you can only do, half a mil, 500,000. What are you doing going after the hard boss? You're not going to get anything out of that. So, maybe stick to the easy guy or the normal. See if these boxes, what these boxes tell you, what you're going to get out of it. Because, yeah, you're helping the clan, and that's great, but I want you guys to get something out of it. Now, what I'm going to do is, I don't want to end the stream too early. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go in and I am going to shop in the gem store. And see, these lightning bolts are one of the few things in the shop that are actually worth what they charge. A lot of these are just way worth, like clan boss keys. Don't buy clan boss keys. They're unless you're a whale and you have tons of money, real world money to spend on it. 100 gems for one single clan boss key. That's just, you're not going to get anything out of that. But this 40, all right, cool. That's worth it. So I will often go in. That's usually what I use my gems on, is these little refill light bulbs. So, but here we go. And only do one at a time, because again, once you hit that max, you ain't accruing. So if you ain't accruing, you're losing. So there we go. I'm up to 170. I'm not accruing. So let's jump into the Minotaur right away. Into the dungeons, into the Minotaur. And I'm just going to, I need all these. I need every one of these different scrolls. So I'm just going to go through. Here we go. Oh, hey, I have 4 multi-battles available. Well, in that case, let's do this. Okay, let's go. Yeah, 4 multi-battles. Just for the heck of it. All right. So now let's see if what'll be interesting is if I beat my best time. Because remember, I fixed Queen Eva's masteries. So since I fixed Queen Eva's masteries, and I have a phone call. So interesting. Well, I guess I'm going to take this live. Hey, Mark, you're actually on my live stream I'm doing right now. What's up? Yeah. If he wants to come in at 6, that's fine with me. Or if he wants to come in at 8:30, either one. Yeah. All right, sounds good. Yeah, I sent him an email. I replied to his email, but because I didn't know. Basically, I haven't called him back because I didn't know for sure myself. So in that, everything is kind of, yeah. So, yep. All right. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. That's exactly it. So, all right. Talk to you later. All right. Bye. You never get a phone call until you really can't take a phone call. So that was work. Yeah, I don't make money from these doing live streams. I probably never will. I do this just for fun. I'm actually one of them they're teamsters. So, anyways, so I didn't get a chance to look. I wasn't paying attention because I got a phone call. So let's see what happens when let's see what happens when I finish this round. See if Queen Eva, see if well, actually now I won't be able to tell whether I beat a record, will I? So it looks pretty good though. I might want to start attacking the next level a little more often because let's see. What I always look for on this is how much damage my players have towards the end. And yeah, it is still looking like it's kind of close. So basically, if you lose a player, and and if like most of your players are half worn, yeah. So oh, my best time was 45. Yeah, I'm not beating my best time right now. So doesn't look like redoing the masteries on Queen Eva really did me a whole ton of good, but that's okay. I'm going to still continue to try and redo those masteries. Make sure they're as fine tuned as can be. The other thing is I'd really like to see on the artifacts, because the only way that I've been able to get legendary artifacts at all is from the market. That seems to be the only place that I get legendary artifacts. So if anybody knows of a better way, another way, any other way to get legendary artifacts in this game, let me know, because it seems like they like to give the common and the uncommon, and the every once in a while maybe you can get the epic ones, but yeah. So look at that, 23,000 silver. So that's pretty good. Yeah. So that was. Oh, I still have quite a bit more on that. So let's just churn these out. What the heck? See, I do like her for that right there. She goes one swipe and it's just boom, boom, boom. It makes it real quick on these lower levels. So I do like her for that. Where she just hits one big swipe against everyone. Boom, knocks them out, on to the next. Boom, knocks them out, on to the next. And yeah, so that just makes those lower levels extremely quick. Especially when you go into the campaigns, you can get extra. There's a little row of artifacts and things you can get by basically going through with just one champion. And if you can go through the whole thing with one champion and not have that champion die, you get extra things. So once you ramp up, once you're to the point where you can do like the brutal or the nightmare, then you can go back to the beginning and redo those campaigns with one character, and as long as that one character can go through all the campaigns again without dying, you get this extra little prize. Well, she's a good character to use for that, because she just whips through it, which is why it's real important for me to try and see how much what I can do to build her up as much as possible. But once I get all of these energy, once I'm down empty on energy again, I think I might go through and see if I can replace another mastery. Not sure which character I want to do. Basically, I got these three that I can do. I really want to see if I can beat this guy up, but he seems to do pretty good anyway, so I don't know. He might be Richtoff the Bold. But see, she's still kicking butt. I mean, look at that. That's just brutal. You know, and then these guys come in later and do their thing, but you know, kind of finish them off. And then there she is. She does the first and the last, which is just beautiful. So I do kind of like Queen Eva. Not sure what other characters that if I end up with and that's the other thing is that if you're a free-to-play player like I am, you're not a whale, you kind of have to just play the cards you're dealt, play the legendaries you're dealt, and you know, obviously you never use a legendary for food. Any legendary, you never use any legendary for food. Yeah, so these are the legendaries I've been handed, so I'm trying to do as much as I can with them until I get other legendaries. Hoard your shards. I know I've said this many times before, but hoard your shards until a good boosting event where they boost your chances of getting any legendary, as opposed to boosting your chances of getting, if you get a legendary, it's you know, one specific character. That'll increase your chances of getting a legendary. And there's a lot of legendary characters, so you know, hopefully I won't end up with 2 Robars, because the more I work with him, the more I play with him, the more I try and enhance him, the less I'm impressed by him. Robar is just does not seem to be that powerful of a character. If you've had good experience with Robar, let me know what you did to make him impressive, because so far I'm just not impressed with him at all. There's lots of epics and even some rares that I'd rather have in place of Robar, because he just seems to get his butt kicked way too quick. So but yeah, so let's see. I booted I seem to be booting about you know, 1 or 2 people from the clan a day at this point. So if you're wanting to be in the clan, please apply. DFAE or DFA. And yeah, we're growing as a clan very quickly. Everybody is helping everybody else maximize their champions as best as possible. Rising tide floats all boats, all that BS. So ooh, let's see. I got 14 left. This one cost me 14. Oh, hey, Bilbo just made it. So looks like Bilbo is the one. He's our 30 now. So welcome, Bilbo. Let's see. I think we had a spot open in the clan for a grand total of 20 minutes. So as we rank up the clan, as we grow as a clan, it's getting more and more brutal trying to enter into this clan. So that's a good thing. Eventually, we'll maybe if we can somehow get into the top 1,000. I don't know if that's possible. In any tournament, if you ever want to see how ridiculous this game can get, in any tournament, click global leaderboard, and what you'll see is the global leaderboard in any tournament in Raid Shadow Legends is for whales. Unless you're spending obscene amounts of money, you are not going to get on the global leaderboard. It's just not going to happen. So that's what that global leaderboard is it's for the whales to, feel like they've accomplished something with all the ridiculous amounts of money they've spent on the game. And nothing against that. Those whales pay so that we can have fun. And I like doing this little guy right there. So Bilbo made it, so that's good. And as you can see, we are back to being 30 out of 30. So the guy that we booted out, whatever his name is, forgot his name already. You snooze, you lose. Clock in every day. So let's see if, now I may regret this, but this is why I have 260 gems here. And I'm going to go in and let's see. If I go in and, well, I don't need Queen Eva anymore. We already got Queen Eva. Now what I want to do is we're going to go back here and let's see. Let's go for Richtof the Bold. So Richtof the Bold, not sure how to pronounce that. But let's go, let's do a Control F. Rich. Hey, there we go. Ooh, wait, right underneath Queen Eva. And I haven't figured out exactly what this B rank and C rank. I'm assuming that A rank is, I would assume that A rank is best, but S rank seems to be above that. So I'm not really sure what those mean. But here we go. Here's Richtof the Bold. And, oh, look, yep, he's another one that does not have... Richtof the Bold actually has support. He's one that actually uses the support. Well, that would explain why maybe I'm not getting as much out of him as I could be. So this could be interesting. All right. Well, here we go. Let's go in to the masteries. Let's see. What do I have? If I go, that's what the masteries are that I have. And they are, oh, interesting. They are quite a bit different than what I got. So, I mean, they're kind of close. So I wonder if I could, is there a way to, yeah, the War Master? Does he have the War Master? That's War Master. Okay, so that is, is there a way to, I don't know if there's a way to eliminate just a single thing on there. Nope, it doesn't look like there is. It looks like it's an all or nothing. Either you have to, of course, what happens if I do, if I do this, it's going to wipe out that too. So, yep, I think I have to wipe it out. You just have to reset the whole thing, all or nothing. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. I might be able to make this. Okay, so we got, again, it's okay. That was different than what I had. So we're going to unlock that. Okay, and then after that, this guy goes right here. Okay, so far so good. And then this guy. Hey, so far I don't regret nuking it. And then single out. And then, Okay, and then we're just basically down, all the way down to War Master. And so we're just going to go there, and then go there. All right, and that's all for offense. That's all I do for offense. And then for support, and I've never had support on one of these, which is obviously a mistake. And there we go. Gave a little warning. Looks like we go this guy here. Oh, that's going to zap me out. Okay. And then we go Arcane Celerity? Arcane Celerity. Okay, Arcane Celerity and Swarm Smitter. Swarm Smitter and Arcane Celerity. Okay. So that was Charge Focus. And then, wait a minute, what was that? Oh, okay, so that one's just the one, and then those two right below it. Okay, so here we go. There's the Arcane Celerity. Bloop. And this one is the Swarm Smitter. Bloop. All right. And then we got, yeah, it looks like this book here. Okay. And then the one right next to the book. 120. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we got, is it that guy and that eyeball? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so it's this little gingerbread man with pins in him or something. Oh, that is it. Okay, Master Hexer. Okay. Yeah, that. Oh, and then really interesting. And I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yeah. Max. Okay. Ricked off the bold. He is done. So that's good to know. So anyways, I think that's been a rather interesting episode. Had an angry neighbor, yelling obnoxiousness down the street. We had I booted somebody from the clan live on the stream. We welcomed Bilbo in his place, and I got a phone call from work. That's something. How many live games? How many live streams do you get that? So and we I upgraded two. I fixed the masteries on two champions. So that's pretty good. Anyways, keep if you're in the Zalord's Guard, congratulations, you made it. If you're not in the Zalord's Guard, feel free to send an application in. DFAE is the code that you need to join the clan. And I don't care whether you're a super high-ranking player or if you're a low-ranking player, because anybody who plays daily and follows this tutorial and other really great tutorials like Salt of the Salty Guild, we're not in competition with those people. We all try and help each other. But as long as you follow the directions, if you have below 30 experience points, attack the easy boss. If you have above 30 experience points, attack the normal. Eventually, we're going to start having enough power to attack the hard boss, but we ain't there yet. So until then, keep going on these directions. See, we got a lot of great players. I'm not sure how Bilbo's player power is 0. That's weird. Never seen that, but yeah, you'll see that Katana is part of our guild, and he he seems to be more powerful than my characters. I'm not sure what he's doing that I'm missing, but yeah. So we got a lot of players, as you see as I scroll down. Some of them are pretty low ranking, and that's okay because as long as they're playing every day, it'll be okay. I checked the applications. We got none. Got lots of invites that have never been accepted, but that's fine. And just remember, always keep your clan keys at 0 because if they only give you 2, and it's really easy to max out on those. So keep those at 0. But anyways, I think that's a good stream for the day. If you have any questions, please ask them in the clan chat. You can ask them on our YouTube channel. You can ask them on our Facebook stream. And I will try and get to those as best I can. But yeah. And like I said, if you're in a different clan, it's all right. We're okay with that. We're not in competition. We just try and improve ourselves. So yeah, all are welcome. Anyways, this is General Toot of the Zalord's Guard signing off. Talk to you Monday.